Can you see yourself? Say wave. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. What's up, guys? This is Dr. O. I'm here at our building site. I thought it'd be awesome to start doing, I gotta figure out where to look, over here. Yeah, that'd be fun to start doing like a weekly recap, as long as there's stuff that's changing, to kind of show you what we're doing here, and not just what and how, but why. And so I want to take a few moments before I kind of show you the whole property. About maybe 4 months ago, I did a video here recapping what we were going to do, and I showed the video of the office and just the external view of the office, so you could get an idea of the vision we had for the property. But along the way, you're going to get a lot of what we're doing and maybe how we're doing it. But I want really first off to kind of nail the why and what has driven this idea of Innovative Dental 2.0. But hopefully that's something that comes across in maybe this week 1 video. I may not do one every week because it might get pretty boring. Heck, maybe this one's boring. The idea would be to just kind of document this transition for our team, for our office, for our patients, and for those that are, yeah, what's up, buddy? Yeah, he's wanting to know if we're going to fly the drone yet. So, of course, we're going to fly the drone, buddy. It'd be a lot of fun, right? Yeah. So here's the Cliff Note versions of why. So, over 3 years ago, driving down this highway, and I'll show a video of the highway here. It's Highway 65. Driving into work and knowing that our practice was kind of outgrowing its space, finally saw a for sale sign pop up on this property that we bought, and just thought, you know, might be nice to have another office, another location to maybe build a second office. Didn't really have much vision for what that would be. And so God really hadn't placed that on my heart yet. It was just kind of a logical, let's purchase or maybe think about getting another piece of land to maybe build a second office, or maybe even a new office and move the original office. So as time went along, I just, driving by it every day, I just really felt, I need to like look into that and see if it's a good deal and maybe see if I can purchase it. So we did. We purchased the property back in, it's been like 2 or 3 years ago at this point. Bought 11 of the 13 acres, and 2 of the acres was held by a gentleman that wasn't really wanting to sell, had a family that he liked to, have out on the property and take around. So wasn't too interested in selling. We tried to make some offers. He just, wasn't even gonna respond really to that. So come to find out, the vision that we were starting to develop for what kind of building we wanted to place here couldn't happen without that property. Talk about kind of a hit in the gut, going, darn it, we kind of followed our emotions about something and didn't really have full discernment on if it was the right step, because now we have this property that we don't know if we can turn into the vision that I felt like God was beginning to place in my heart and in my wife's heart. Kind of bummed about that. Anyways, got a phone call from this guy that owned the 2 acres that we needed, and he called and just said, hey, we need to talk about a well agreement. And he and his wife came to our office in Springfield, Missouri, and met with me and my brother. And we got to sit down and talk about that well agreement. But it was interesting because you could just tell the second they came in, the discussion was more about, what are you doing? What are you creating? Why do you want this property? And we'd kind of already been able to develop that. And our passion for people, developing an office culture that helps people feel safe, encouraged, feel the love of Christ in, and help patients just get a different level of care that maybe they've been looking for. So I shared that with them, and you could just tell their hearts were really warmed to the idea of selling their property. Before we left that day, they shook my hand and agreed to sell the property. So now we got that property. That was probably about 1.5 years ago. It was last March we got that the last 2 acres. So long story short, or long because I'm kind of dragging that on, but it was an important piece to make this dream come true. So God obviously had his hands on that. Pretty exciting. He probably wants me to speed up. But so we were able to now kind of move forward with plans, and we found a local architect company called Buxton Cubic Dot. They've been nothing but awesome. We landed on deciding to work with them and shared our vision. Well, the vision was developed last year. I read a book called Chase the Lion by Mark Batterson. If you haven't read it, and you're a believer especially, it's just a life-changing book about how to passionately pursue God's purpose in your life. And I'll read a quote here and I'll put it up on the screen. Quit living as if the purpose of life is to arrive safely at death. Run to the roar. Set God-sized goals, pursue God-given passions, go after a dream that is destined to fail without divine intervention. Stop pointing out problems, become part of the solution. Stop repeating the past, start creating the future. Face your fears, fight for your dreams, grab opportunity by the mane and don't let go. Live like today is the first and last day of your life. Burn sinful bridges, blaze new trails, live for the applause of nail-scarred hands. Don't let what's wrong with you keep you from worshiping what's right with God. Dare to fail, dare to be different. Quit holding out, quit holding back, quit running away, chase the line. And this quote just really spoke to me. So here, I'll go ahead and read it. You are one idea, one risk, one decision away from a totally different life. Of course, it'll probably be the toughest decision you ever make, the scariest risk you ever take, but if your dream doesn't scare you, it's too small. And so you can imagine, while reading that, the plans were to build a nice office and kind of do something that was pretty... Riley wants me to fly the drone. So yes, we will, buddy. I'm trying to share a story here with people that might want to watch and learn what Innovative Dental is going to be doing here and why. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Where was I? During that time, we were drawing up plans and kind of writing down the ideas, and we felt called to do something that would really make a serious impact on the way people view going to the dentist, because we feel like there's a lot of people that would benefit from an environment that would, and when I say people, I mean patients and team members and doctors, that would benefit from a culture and an environment that really speaks to peace, love, care, all the things that you kind of want, and something that's most people are afraid of. And so we were challenged to think outside of the box and to dream beyond what we feel like we could do on our own. And that's obviously what the quote there and the discussion from Mark Batterson is about, is, going after something that, you are going to have to rely on God for. So this project is that. It is a really cool idea. I'm excited to share along the way, what are we doing and how are we doing it and why would we do the specific portion of it. But I'm excited to share all of that and to get into it. But I wanted you to know why we're doing this, the heart of the people behind it. We have an amazing team that is very excited, knows why we're doing it. We have incredible patients that many of you hopefully, I don't know if any of you stuck around to this point in the video, but amazing patients that love our office and feel the care that we give them and get what we're doing. And I just wanted to share a little more specifically that this is something that is our best attempt to trust God for something unique and different, challenge the way that we view going to the dentist, and open people's eyes to what, honestly, I feel like dentistry is such an amazing tool to reach people, because our emotions are held in our smile. It's an incredible thing to think that the environment we're creating and the way that our team is treating people as we develop that is allowing us to really not just impact people with a nice, beautiful smile, but to really transform their life and give them something more than just a nice white smile. Matter of fact, our passion statement is we want to create brighter smiles through innovation. And most people would think brighter smiles would just be create a smile that's really white and straight, and that's it. But our goal is, like, very least, when you come in, we can transform your day. So we can help share our smile, help get you smiling. Maybe you're having a bad day. And that is what this building is going to be about. That's what our office is going to continue to try to do and develop. And just wanted you to kind of hear my heart on that, and look forward to more discussions and future updates on what Innovative Dental 2.0 is going to be. As part of this update, I wanted to give you kind of a little bit of a walk around of the property. You can see this front portion of the office is going to be where that glass wall and that faces kind of the highway. And then you can see they finished the north side of the foundation. And then I think it's in a few weeks they're going to start bringing in some of the vertical steel beams that will get placed in these sites. But this is a pad that we had to raise, I think 14 feet in the middle. And over time that took quite a bit of effort. So that was about 6 to 8 weeks worth of raising and bringing in truckloads of dirt. And You can see in this drone footage here how our property relates to the highway and how visible it's going to be from people driving south from Springfield towards Branson or Ozark, and then how it's visible from people driving from Ozark into Springfield or Branson into Springfield. So got a great visibility now that it's up and level with the highway. Trying to get a building permit was tough, but we finally did last week. And so here's some footage of what has been accomplished in week 1, and enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you understand a little bit more of why we're creating this new office. And this is just a week 1 recap of what we're doing. I'll see you maybe next week for week 2. Hopefully we got quite a bit more work done. Hopefully the weather cooperates. Pray for good weather. And you guys have an awesome week ahead. Thanks so much. Keep smiling. It looks good on you.